Hello, I'm Maya Andreasen, and today we are going to create some low poly versions of these high poly leaves for this scene. And those low poly versions will duplicate and will have as the tree's leaves, my hands are saying in quotes, all over this very bare tree right now, or tree trunk. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to go into our top view. And I'm just going to show you really quickly because I've already made the low poly versions, but I'm going to show you how to make those low poly versions right now. So I'm going to hit H and we can see that I have the low poly versions right now. So I'm going to hit H again so they go away. And it's also good to like name things. So this would be tree, I guess, branch 01, low poly, right? Whereas this is the high poly version right here. Under here, let's see what it's called. Oh, it's called branch 02. So I would actually call this branch 02 low. I want to keep the naming conventions correct and proper. And this would be, let's see, what's this one? That's branch 01. So this would be branch 01 low. And then let's see, this would be probably branch 03 low. Just want to make sure. Ah, this is big branch. Okay, so this would be, this would be big branch. Big branch 01. And then I am assuming, yes, this is branch 08. We're going to change it to, but we'll call it branch 08 for now. All right, anyway, we're going to make these, we're going to turn off their visibility, and we're going to make, I'm going to show you how I made those low poly versions right now. So we're going to go to Mesh Tools, Create Polygon, and we're just going to basically make a little outline of our branch and hit enter when we're done. Now, I'm sure anyone who's watching this can already see the big issue, and the big issue is this is an n-gon. It's multi-sided poly, which is bad. So we want to make this quads if we can, make all of the polys in here quads. So we're going to start out with the connect tool. So I'm going to click on a point here and then shift click on another point and hit enter. So that's one way that we can make this quads. So I'm going to click connect again, click on a point that I want, and then shift click on the corresponding point. That will make it a quad and hit enter. Let's do that again. Connect, click, shift click, enter. And so here it's going to be a little different. We can't just go across with the connect tool. So I'm going to use the multi-cut tool. Multi-cut tool is great. So I'm going to start at this point. I'm going to go here, here, and then I'm just going to drop down to the end, and it's going to make the in-between point for me and hit enter. And then we do the same thing here. I'm going to go here and over here and hit enter. And voila, here we have it. We have our quads for our low poly branch 01. Now I'm going to actually replace this one with this one. So I believe this was branch 02 low is what I called it. All right, so now we're going to move on to the next one. Let's show this to you one more time. So we're going to go to Mesh Tools, Create Polygon, and we're we're going to do this. So just remember, we're just trying to make this here. This be the low poly version of this branch. All right, so let's go back to the connect tool, and we're going to click on one vertex and shift click on the other and hit enter. Now you might say, well, Maya, why aren't you using the G key to repeat your actions? Well, let's hit G. And the reason why, as you can see here, it says click to place a vertex. I don't really want to place a vertex. What I want to do is I want to connect. And I found, normally the G key will repeat your last action and it will do it flawlessly. But for some reason with the connect tool, I have found that it does not do so flawlessly. So we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. We're just going to hit connect, and then we are going to hit, we're just going to get to the tool that way. All right, so we're going to continue connecting as much as we can until we start using the multi-cut tool. And here we go. Do this. And now we're going to go to that multi-cut tool. So I'm going to start here and go across and hit enter when I'm done. And then we're going to do another one. We're going to go across here, because that, if I had connected it to this point here, it would have been a triangle. And I want to try to avoid triangles. I mean, they're not the worst thing in the world, but if we can avoid them, we will. And then we need to make a little connection here, so we are. And here we go. So now we have all quads here. Okay. And if we were to move on, we do this and this, and it's basically it'll repeat the same exact pattern. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the perspective view. Okay. If you want to see the subdivisions, you can click wireframe on shaded. It's a little icon here. You can also go to shading, wireframe on shaded in the submenu of the work window to see the subdivisions. Okay. All right. So let's make these visible, and can make this one visible too. Which one do I like better? I feel like maybe I like the one I just made better. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll rename this accordingly. Okay. All right, so that was this video. This video was just to show you how to make the low poly versions of high poly leaves here. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can bake down the information from the low to the high poly to create a normal map, or to create a color ID map, or a mask. Now the color ID map is often used for masking, but you might just want to make a mask and export it so you just have it available, and I'm going to show you that in the next video. All right, this is Maya Andreasen. Until next time, bye-bye.